Well, let's take a situation where it is well known in public health there are such things as health disparities. Some population bear a disproportionate burden of virtually everything when compared with the general population. This is true, for example, in the city of Atlanta, where there are neighborhoods predominantly African American, low income, low levels of home ownership. And then when you look at the health indicators, the rates of diabetes, heart disease, violence, they're 2, 3, 4, 5 times higher than the rest of the city at large. So now you have a community that has these disproportionate burdens. Now let's say that you and I have evidence that diabetes is higher, and it's the leading cause of hospitalizations, let's say hypothetically. So let's rush in there and do programs that teach people how to walk better, eat better, and lower diabetes. Well, that's very nice, but what if their view of the situation isn't that diabetes is the main problem? The main problem is depression, lack of jobs, or violence on the streets, or lack of safety. Then you have conflict. So you have outside people, and what some people have called cultural invasion, where you come from the outside, lay on your nice academic, scientific view of the world, and it's not adopted by them. So I think critically, in virtually every situation, if you want to change these complicated problems where people have an investment, where there's a volitional effort on their part, then I think you have to go about the business of trying to make those linkages, make those connections, and build the kind of trust necessary that will allow somebody to sustain it. Otherwise, what you're going to get is evident by virtually every federal grant or grant from foundations is you'll get 3 years of compliance, the funding runs out, and the program stops. So unless you build the capacity and the commitment in the community to sustain something over time, the likelihood of its having a long-term effect is minimal. So you have to engage them. But that's at one level, that's at the scientific level. At another level, it's quite simple. It's a matter of respect. I'm a public health worker. I need to respect your perspective. And if I don't respect that perspective, you're going to see it in a heartbeat, and you're going to take me for what I am, opportunistic, getting my job done. If I'm an academic, maybe publishing a paper, and it's very visible to them. So I think our trust has to be genuine, our communication transparent, and building those connections between groups. And that's what social capital is about. I mean, clearly there's evidence that where you have that kind of trust and connectivity, health indicators are much more on the positive side.